Hello everyone and welcome back to the Kingdom of Finland with King Otso of Finland, the Great Bear. It'd be awesome if we had some sort of nickname like that at some point. And awesome just not to martial lifestyle point as soon as we got going. Martial. Me, as usual, cocking up my pronunciations. Anyway, what have we got here then? So we can go for strict organisation, which increases our control in counties. Courtship, or a man's home, controlled territory, defender advantage +5. That could work quite well with our men-at-arms that we have with the Forest Guard. That could work very well. But we'll go with the increased county control for now, just because we do have a couple of provinces that we do need to try and improve in control, and then we can go for the man's home afterwards. So, yeah, things are going well. There's only a little bit of land that we need to now get for Finland. If we have a little look there, it's literally just these bits of land here. One, which is a single duchy, a single province, which should be hopefully quite easy to take, and then these bits of lands that we need to take off this kingdom. But this kingdom doesn't actually have all its land, so we could probably take all that whole of body. Nice, awesome. So it would be nice to try and get them. I wonder if we could, like, what wars can we actually go for against him? There's obviously we can actually try and subjugate him if we have the prestige. Nice. Okay. So once we gain prestige, we can try and subjugate that entire kingdom, which is awesome, in fact. And our army has improved massively, I've just noticed. We can now field over 3,000 men once they replenish. Obviously, this whole chiefdom here did offer us their vassalage, which was very nice. So if we have a look on the faiths, which is what I want to do, obviously we want to try and take all this land anyway. So that's going to put us in a massive advantage to do so. We want to take this northern land, but unfortunately, oh wow, some of it's already been converted to Catholicism, which is a shame. There is a holy site here, which I would like to get, as well as the holy site down here. So we could start looking into Estonia. I wonder if there's any way. He is a king, so he's not going to be able to be vassalized. But maybe this guy here, he's only a high chieftain. Maybe we could get him. We can declare war on him to conquer the counties. So we'll leave that for now. We do need to improve our prestige. Obviously, we spent it on our men-at-arms in the last episode, which is looking good now. We've now got 4 regiments of men-at-arms. One which is completely upgraded, our Forest Guard, and we purchased a second Forest Guard, which I'm looking forward to getting stronger. We've got our armoured footmen and then our pikemen, and then I decided, I think, for our last regiment, we will get some light cavalry just for as we start expanding. We could probably do with a little bit of cavalry. Let's unpause, let things tick over. We're losing prestige at the minute, which is a shame. A powerful vassal expects a council position. Is that our new person? Yes, it's wow, 25 learning. It's just a shame he's not really overly impressive in something where we could actually use. Okay, he's actually better than our other chancellor, and he's not a high chieftain actually. We'll appoint him as our councillor for now then, our chancellor, as it'll keep him a little bit happier. He's also got a lot more manpower than that other chancellor, other councillor as well, so I'd rather keep him on side. Do we not have a better steward than you? Are you really the best we have to offer? Unfortunately, yes. Our spy master and our marshal are both impressive though, so that's not the end of the world there. And a task has been finished. We've increased our control in the county. Perfect. Right, let's have a little look which were the worst 2. Apparently, got our worst 2 here, there and there. Oh wow, that's actually our capital. So I think we'll definitely go with improving things in the capital for now. I think it's better that we get our capital under control. Whether we should probably go somewhere else for our capital now, I don't know. We'll keep it where it is for now. We can usurp this high chiefdom, of course, which we will probably try and do. There's a duchy we can create, several wars that we can try and press as well, but for now we won't do that. We need to let our prestige and go. Wow, our prestige is dropping a lot, which is annoying. We need to gain some prestige. Maybe we could go raiding, but not just yet. At least we gain a lot of prestige from raiding, but I'm not going to go raiding just yet. We'll let our men replenish first, as we see we can field an extra 1,000 men than we've actually got, which is very nice. So we'll go raiding once that replenishes a little bit more. It's a shame that we can't go raiding across the sea, but we're probably strong enough now that we could raid Sweden. Yeah, we actually can once we're strong enough. Probably not Denmark. They own a hell of... Oh no, Denmark's actually weaker than Sweden. Interesting. We spend 50 piety. Oh, great. Because of our court chaplain poor learning skill has caused this problem. We've got people preaching unorthodox religions in our land. an unworthy challenge. At first, I thought the simple footmen a fool for stepping onto the training field. However, the battle proved more hard-fought than I expected, and it gradually became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. I could use more people like you. Let's have a look at this guy. Well, he's not overly impressive. He's got 21 prowess, though, which isn't bad. Vengeful, wrathful, and brave. I could use more men like you. He gains a 30% opinion if we take him into our court. The peasants. This peasant and my soldiers will get a lecture on honour. We gain 150 prestige and piety. Or we can kill him and gain 24 dread. No, let's go for the middle one because we do need more prestige and piety. So, yeah, that was the better option. I want to have a look at that prisoner that I was talking about in the last episode. Oh, we've got a couple of prisoners. Right, so we've got you, who is a peasant leader, reckless, tough soul. We could... You're very impressive martial-wise, but I think we could probably get away with executing you without losing... Or we would spend 100 piety, unfortunately. Would we be able to recruit you then? Make use of you that way? Let's... For a favour. We can actually ransom him only for a favour. No, let's negotiate your release then. And I will do it for just recruiting you into our court. You're a very decent marshal. We can take advantage of that. We've got this young lad here who's been in prison for 8 years. Wow, but he's got a very decent trait there in commonly. So let's negotiate your release. Now you're of age. I will do it to recruit you. Negotiate release. Perfect. And I'm probably going to land him, as I believe he did actually have some land at one point. And then we've got this young Orthodox Russian child here. Can we not ransom you? For 9 gold out of a possible 10. We may as well take the 9 gold. That's fine. Let's let the child free. Perfect. We'll wait for those things to kick in. It's a shame that we've got that truce with you, so we can't try and take your lands now. It's only a little bit of land. I'm going to wait till we get that prestige so that we can subjugate this land. Greeting King Otso of Finland. I have no choice but to accept your conditions for my release. Watch your step now, Volta. Let's find you a spouse. You know what? I think we've got an unmarried daughter. We could... We could use our daughter with the... and go for a matrimonial marriage, just to try and get some of these traits in our family. Commonly, decent fertility and diplomacy. How old is he? He's 18. Let's... If we're going to give him a lordship, actually, let's try and get someone with some inheritable traits. Wow, they're all extremely old, unfortunately. That sucks. I was hoping that we might be able to get some interesting breeding going in our realm. Someone within 5 years of him? Yeah, there's nobody. Let's have a look at all then. Somebody... Got to be somebody decent, hasn't there? Maybe someone with some... What's he good in? He's good in... Okay, he's pretty all-rounded. What have we got diplomacy-wise? A 16-year-old with 17 diplomacy. That's not too bad. Marshal, 19, 12... Stewardship. Wow, 17 intrigue. Learning, 17. Let's go for that. Let's go for this diplomacy girl. Why not? Send proposal. Let's get him married and then we can give him some land, get him a decent bride. He is a bastard. Grant titles. Do we actually have any titles that we could... We could give him this land up here. The Chieftain of Kanu. Let's do that. Why not? He becomes our vassal. Perfect. He's got some decent traits. So, to the Loathsome Arts, I have no choice but to accept your conditions for my release. Perfect. And we can make you one of our decent commanders at least. Right, let's just let those men replenish slightly more. We've had that ransom accepted. Actually, should we just go raiding now? 2,000 men's more than enough to raid. We're only going to suffer casualties. Let's just remove this rally point because it's annoying. And let's raise all of our raiders. And let's go and do some raiding. Let's have a look at what we have in Sweden. Is there anywhere vulnerable? 0 gold. 15 gold up there. Perfect. Oh, I think it's already being raided by the looks of it, though, which is a shame. All of our men are risen. We'll march up that way anyway. Let's have a look. Maybe it's not being raided. It could just be a battle. Be a war, sorry. So we need gold. We want to be able to use that chiefdom. We want to be able to create the other duchy that we have just for that prestige. We want to gain prestige so that we can go for that subjugation war on this land to the east. So that we've got all that Finnish land as well as the land underneath, of course, our religion that we want to try and spread. We don't want this Catholicism to spread throughout our lands. And our wife is pregnant at the age of 41. Nice. That's very good. Get one more child out of her before her childbearing years are behind her. Did they raid that land? No, they didn't raid that land, because there's... Yes, they did. Now they have. Greetings, my charming liege. I've been hosting your Chancellor, Chieftain Sussy, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendour of the realm under your rule. I am nothing less than honoured to serve as your vassal. Perfect. Right, we're going to have to now change plans. Right, what have we got around here? 3 gold there, but in northern Sweden, perfect, 16 gold. Let's go and raid Sweden. It's a shame that we can't. Or can we now go out? No, we still are unable to raid across sea. Which is a shame. But we've got 15 gold here. 15 gold here. So there are a couple of decent chiefdoms here in northern Sweden that we can take advantage of. How much manpower does Sweden have? 2-9, so they have more manpower than us, but by the time they have to raise that manpower, we could hopefully already be moving on from our raid. Got something going on here, but it's nothing to concern ourselves about too much. That's fine. Yeah, there's nothing really else here for me to worry about. There's the one county control that needs improving, but that's the one that we're already working on. So it seems like the control has already improved in that other area, so that's perfect. So at least that's the last one we need to sort out now. Let's go into Byton, or Biton, whatever it's called, this duchy here, and raid the tribe of Petia. More than likely saying that horrendously wrong, but are we? No, we're not leading this army. Leavers leading it. We can hopefully get some prestige throughout the events then, as well as more gold, which we need. We're losing prestige so much, which is annoying. Why are we losing so much prestige? Right, so we can get 16 gold from here, 15 here. There are some land in the Norway land, well, Denmark, which is 22 gold there, so that's pretty tasty. We could take advantage of that. We can raid extremely quickly, which is good. We've got some high quality men as well. Oh, I love how many archers we've got. That's awesome. If we can improve 9 champions and we've got heavy infantry and spearmen, that's really improved the amount of manpower that we've got. And we've taken a prisoner in the siege. Perfect. Is it one that we can ransom? Yes, it is. Even better. 10 gold. That's fine. It's an extra 10 gold from the raids, which we'll definitely take advantage of. Do we have any other lands in this Swedish land worth taking? 3 gold. Probably not worth it. There are, wow, 26 gold down there. Very impressive. Could go down to that. It is worth taking probably, but we'll concentrate on this Norwegian land, well, Danish land first. It's actually Swedish land, isn't it? I wonder if Denmark will take over Sweden. They're probably going to try and form Scandinavia, which could be worrying for us as we're part of that de jure empire. But hopefully if we can get enough power in the east and north around our lands, we'll be strong enough to defend ourselves. The only thing is, once we do take those lands, there's not really many people of our religion that we can try and get as allies. The settlement of Umeå is an important stronghold in Greater... Oh my god. And it has fallen to our raiders. We have the run of vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of Count Stidgeborn to choose from. Bring me bounteous plunder. It's going to be recently sacked, which is going to lower its development, which is good for us because it's going to make it harder for them to develop quicker than us. Gain some gold and prestige. Perfect. Just what we want. And now... yeah, let's move on. Oh, wow, we will actually lose, unfortunately. We'll suffer if we go to march there, so we won't bother. Let's march on to this one instead, 26. Let's stay by the coast. Keep our eye out for any Swedish troops. Hopefully we can get away with it. And we've had a son by our actual queen as well. Perfect. Let's go for a good Finnish name. Basically Thomas, that is, isn't it? Thomas with the H and the O the other way around. Yeah, let's go for that. Thomas. Thomas. However, I'm supposed to pronounce that. I know whichever one I decide upon will be the wrong one because that's normally how it goes. Right, let's get down here. Raid this. We could get a lot. Wow, we could get a lot of gold from this Swedish coast. I'm guessing now that they've started to build churches and stuff, there's a lot more for us to raid. Give the Vikings a... wow, 39 gold here. 23 here. Let's give the Vikings of Sweden a taste of their own medicine. What they've been doing to Europe for generations, we will now do to them. At this rate, we're not going to have enough room for gold, and we can capture skilled slaves, but I don't really want to capture slaves. I'd rather bring the bounteous plunder home, and we've taken a prisoner in the siege as well, which is perfect. How much gold do we now have? 57, but we can carry over 200, so let's carry on plundering. That is such a prize there, 39 gold. I feel like we have to take that, even if it means we're going to lose manpower. Look at that, 23 gold, 39 gold, 18 gold. I think we'll take those, and then we will retreat back north. Then again, the capital is here. How much is the capital got to offer for us? 27 gold. Do you know what? I won't bother going that south. We'll stay north of this river. We'll go for here, and this one here for 18 gold, and then we'll swing back north and return our plunder back home to Finland. Let's speed things up so we can get to this next province a bit quicker. What army is this that we've got here? It's, okay, it's just a neutral army, so hopefully they'll leave us alone. We've got more than enough manpower to handle them anyway. Oh, perfect. We just keep getting this. Bring me bounteous plunder, yes. Let's get all this gold home, and we've taken several prisoners as well. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. My guard informs me. The man bows deeply. My name is Ruslan, your highness. I have travelled far and wide and seen many things, but I am weary of the road. If you allow me to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Located, he's an Orthodox Russian, an organiser, a skilled tactician. He's not overly impressive. We have no room for the likes of you. The more the merrier. He gains 50% opinion of us. Yes, if he embraces our culture and religion, I will allow him to stay. And we have managed to do that, which is perfect. And we've raided that. Where should we go to next? I think we were going to go... Oh, we're going to get a bit of supply problems from it, but I can't leave this 39 gold barony untouched. We've got to take it. We've got to take that gold. It's perfect. We've got... Oh, wow, 29 in that city. Sweden is so rich. So ripe for the taking. Let's take everything from them. Teach them a lesson. And we've took another prisoner in the siege. Now I'm thinking, do we cross the river for that 29 gold? Or am I being... I don't want to go too far south. And we've got a church here as well. Yeah, let's go for the city. 29 gold. And then we'll cross back round. Oh, yeah, we've got to take that while we're here. That's a lot of gold to leave behind. Let's get this city under siege. It's only going to take 24 days to raid it, and we can get back on this side of the river. We do have that forder advantage, so at least when we're taking these lands... Oh my god! Is that... Oh no, that's okay. I thought that was another province there of 37. I was getting overly excited. Right. Can we march back round this way instead to march there, rather than crossing the river and taking that penalty? Yeah, we've got it. We've got to take this 39 gold, and we've had an offer of a ransom. I will accept. Can we ransom any more of these prisoners that we've got? Yes, we can. Another one for 10 gold. Perfect. Looks like we're going to be taking a shit ton of gold and prestige back to Finland, which is perfect. We can try and upgrade some of our provinces and such then. We will take this 18 gold while we're here. And you know what? We may as well take that 8 gold as well. Perfect. The settlement of Verlaine, an important stronghold in Greater Dallabergslagen, has fallen to my raiders. We have run the vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of Count Digermund to choose from. Yep, let's bring it home. Let's take the city of Hennemorum. And, okay, disastrous mistreatment. It takes me a moment to recognise Thomas. He is so bruised and swollen, he barely looks human. As I grab his hand, my son attempts to speak, but no sound passes his lips. The hysterical physician is standing in the corner of the room, anxiously wringing her hands. What's happened to him? Ill and... Oh my god, he's a giant! Oh, nice. Our son is a giant. Awesome. She is a pretty decent physician, to be honest. So what has she actually done to him? This will not happen again, do you understand me? We all knew the risks, you are forgiven. What's actually happened to her then? This will not happen again. Has something happened afterwards? No, he's just ill. Okay. Oh, wow, I'm awesome that we've got a giant. Hopefully he doesn't die. That would be typical. And one of our acquaintances has died in my dungeon. That's fine. It wasn't anyone of importance. We've managed to ransom the ones that were important. And we've got a hell of a lot of gold to take home with us. I can't wait to get it back to Finland. Let's take this last province then, and then we should return home. We won't push our luck too much, and... Oh, wow, we actually can't carry any more gold anyway, so let's... Oh, is that risky to go that way? Is it a little bit risky? I think... look, apparently not. It will be quicker to get home that way, I suppose. And I think we may go raiding again, just to make use of all this gold and prestige. Cancer, my ailing son. Be cautious, do no more than what is necessary. And he's gained aggravated wounds for 1 year. Bollocks. Never mind. He's done for anyway, isn't he? He's a eunuch, he's dying. I'd rather keep that other son alive. And perfect, we've gained 65 gold and additional taxes. We're going to be extremely wealthy when we then take this 200 gold back home. which will give us 179. It'll give us 179 prestige as well. Perfect. 179 gold, 179 prestige. Do you know what? While we've got our raiders up and about, I think we should probably go raiding again. Let's take advantage of Sweden. How much have they got here in the capital to be take? 27 gold. It would... Yeah, let's go back here, get that 8 gold. And do we have anything? 10 gold here, 25 here. Why Sweden is so vulnerable and just letting us run riot in their lands. Let's continue to take advantage of it and get all this wealth and prestige. They're literally just letting us run riot in their lands. Are they currently busy fighting someone else? Ah, they're attacking King William the Conqueror of England in the French de jure war for the county of Maine. Perfect. So Sweden are literally away. Oh, Norway has now been formed again. Nice. Okay. Which is good. That keeps the kingdom split up. Which keeps it safer for us. So yeah, let's go and take advantage of Sweden a little bit more. Let's create the Duchy of Pohjanmaa. It's going to cost us 125. It's going to give us a lot of prestige, which is what we need. And we're going to make a load of money anyway. Too many duchies held. Yes, I know. Let's have a look which ones we've got. We can give these away now at least. So the High Chieftain of Pohjanmaa. Let's give that to... who do we have up here? Who would be the best one to give it to? We've got this guy who's comely, but he's a drunkard. Who do we have here? Okay. Yeah, we'll give it to him. We'll give it to him because of his inheritable traits. Let's grant title. The High Chieftain of Pohjanmaa. Perfect. And then, which other ones did we have? We had, let's have a look. The High Chieftain of Savo. So let's have a look in these Savo lands. Let's just put this on so I don't make any mistakes. No, we can't. Who do we have in the Savo? We've got you, but you've already got a High Chieftain. We've got you, who's pretty impressive, and you do have children. How good are they? Are any of them decent? Not really. And then who do we have in this land here? He's not overly impressive either. Do you know what then? We will give it to you. Let's grant title. The High Chieftain of Savo. Perfect. Another High Chieftain. Another powerful person. Wow, he's our Marshal as well, which is good. Perfect. And we've still got a lot of gold left over, which is nice. We can usurp the High Chieftain of Karelia. Do you know what? Yeah, let's do that. How much will it cost us to usurp? Wow, that's a lot. And he's fighting in a war, so he can't currently do it anyway. That's fine. That's fine. Let's continue our raiding for now then. At least we've improved things slightly there. Let's go raid this. And then we'll raid all of these lands a little bit more central in Sweden, taking advantage. Let's have a look. We've got this church here where we can get 10 gold. We've unlocked a new martial perk as well. Let's have a little look. Hard rule, dread get... No, I think we were going to go for a man's home, weren't we? Try and improve our defences a little bit. We'll go for that. We might be able to actually do some improvements back home, which would be pretty good as well with all this gold. What have we got here? 25 gold. 17 gold over there. Wow. There's just so much gold to be had in Sweden at present. While they're attacking England, we can just... Or we will suffer though from doing that. So let's not do that. We can always go to Norway instead. Then again, there's all these coastal provinces with a lot of gold to be taken. So we may as well take advantage of that. Let's take the barony here. And vassal taken prisoner. Vassal released, so he wasn't in prison for long. That's fine. Let's take this 5 gold. It's not a lot, but if we can... Oh, no, we're still leading it. I'm going to say we could always get the event pop up, which would be useful. Just to gain even more prestige and gold. See if we get lucky. No, that's fine. 4 gold from there. 14 and 24 there, though. Do you know what? Let's take the capital first. 27 gold. Oh, we could get some very valuable prisoners here. That would be awesome if we could take a prince or a princess or something like that. The queen... anything like that, a brother of the king, just something to give us a lot of wealth. And it's a quick siege as well, which is even better. I'm tempted to take these islands from Sweden here, just because it'd be nice to have that and control this strait a little bit more. Stops them having easier access straight into our capital as well, which is a bit of a worry. Perfect, and we get the event as well, and this is actually the king's settlement, and we've taken his daughter. Yes, bring the plunder. Bring us the plunder. Stop their capital from building too strong. We'll take the 4 gold. We may as well. Is it quicker to go this way? No, it's quicker that way, yep. So we may as well take that 4 gold. We can still carry another 100 gold yet, so we may as well take as much wealth home as we can while Sweden's so vulnerable. I can't believe how much we're getting away with here. I feel like we need to go inland and get this 17 gold provinces here. I feel like we shouldn't leave them. Do you know what? We'll take this one, this one of 24 gold. Then we'll swing around, take these 2 and come home, and we'll leave southern Sweden for afterwards. We can take advantage of that. Further on, let's just take these lands for now. If we even have enough room for all the gold from these, and perfect. Bring me bounteous plunder again. Oh my god, I can't believe how much gold and prestige we are gaining from this raid. Oh, all the years of Viking raids going everywhere, and we are really getting our revenge. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. Okay, Tulia. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach her the intricacies of administration. All efforts have come to naught. Few would be impressed by her understanding of the subject, but she has at least developed a sound grasp on the basics of management and the beginnings of a sensible frugality. They grow up so she's a thrifty clerk. She's got half decent. That's not the worst, to be honest. And we've been offered a ransom of 50 gold from the king for his son. I will accept that. Thank you, your grace. Thank you very much. Seems like Finland are now the most feared raiders in all of Northern Europe. Yeah, we'll take this land. We'll stay north of this river for now, just plundering whatever we can take. Alliance is expired. That's fine. I don't really want any alliances just at present anyway. And we've taken that. Let's go take this 24 gold from here. And then we'll come inland if we have enough room to take these other ones. We won't cross over. Ooh, it's 26 gold, though. No, we'll come back another time to take southern Sweden. I'm just going to raid the hell out of it. Let's get as much money and prestige as we can. And then we'll use it to expand. Especially with those subjugation wars and such. So, how much are we going to get there? Perfect. And, oh, even better. Yet again, we get the event of Fire and Blood. Bring us bounteous plunder back. I'm not bothered about the slaves. I'd rather have the prestige and gold. And we have managed to improve our control, which is perfect. Let's send our councillor, our marshal, out to do that again. So, Nyland's pretty bad, and so's up here. Let's go for Nyland, as I think it's more powerful. So, I'd rather keep the powerful ones in control. Yeah, we won't come to southern Sweden yet. Let's go and take these 2 lands and then return home. And then the third raid will come for southern Sweden. We're literally going to have raided all of Sweden at this rate. Why is nobody else doing it? We are making so much gold from this. These will probably be the last 2 that we take as well. 152. Yeah, this will be our last one, which is perfect. That works out fine. We'll raid this, take that 17 gold, and then return back home with it. Which is a lot of plunder. It would be so good if we could get 1 more plunder. Teaching the young, my lord. I think young Cisco could learn a lot if she got the opportunity to study under your tutelage. Okay, so one of our vassals is offering his daughter, who's very good in stewardship. We're not exactly well equipped in stewardship. We've got 2 stewardship. But it will upset him if we don't. So sure, I'll educate the girl. Pensive, possessed, consumption. Can we change her education focus to martial at least, so she can actually learn something from us? Perfect. And outliving a child. I have so many hopes for you, my sweetest child. All the things you would learn, experience, and do. There were so many possibilities, a whole life to live. Maybe you would have had children of your own one day, but now none of those things will ever come to be. Rest in peace. This is the guy who had cancer and everything else wrong with him. It's probably a bit of a mercy that he did die. Cancer, a eunuch, he's disfigured, the poor sod. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. But now we have been overwhelmed with stress, which is not good. And my ward Cisco has changed her focus of study. She now pursues knowledge in the art of warfare. Well, may as well take advantage of that. And we've managed to raid that, which is perfect. We've now got the maximum amount of gold. So let's march ourselves home. That's a neutral army, so hopefully we won't get into conflict. And the king is wishing to ransom his daughter now for another 50 gold. Thank you so much, King of Sweden. We will take even more of your wealth. Thank you so very much. We can use yeah, we can't do that at present though. We've got 2 powerful vassals. Let's have a look. So you demand a council position. You are better than our current diplomat, but he's also very powerful. You're not very good at anything else. And Satyauka is also demanding something. Wow, that learning. It's such a shame that we couldn't make you our priest. We do have you though. Wow, who's impressive. 17 with 16 learning. Let's recruit you to court. We'll definitely make use of you. Can we assign you as our new priestess? It will upset the other one, but that's fine. You're better. Could always take you as a further concubine as well, actually. Let's do that. Perfect. And one of our children can marry. We'll look into that in a second. Let's just get our wealth home first. Mental break. Torrential grief. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my son Otso has pushed me over the edge. I still remember him as a baby, so tiny, so fragile. Despite that, he survived, growing up, growing older, until now, when he suddenly stopped. I had so many hopes for his future, so many things I wished to see, which now can never come to pass. What can we get away? I must press on. It is what he would have wanted. You gain frozen grief. We lose 39 stress. What do we get from this? We get trait confider. Is that a bad trait to have? Not sure. And a drink to remember. I don't want to get drunkard. I definitely don't want to get drunkard. This would lower our stress. It would improve our queen's opinion of us. So we went for the confider, and that actually does lower our stress and gives us better diplomacy. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all, to be honest. And we are no longer stressed. Perfect. Let's get our men home then. Let's get all of that wealth home. Another 100 and something wealth and 100 something prestige. We've now got over 1,000 prestige to spend, which is perfect. So we can improve more of our men-at-arms units. We're not going to get into a battle with these, which is good. I may... do we go over... No, we won't disband the raiders. We will go and raid once more. And Chieftain Otso has gained 20% opinion of us, which is perfect. Let's get this gold home. Let's take advantage and cash it away. And then we'll go raiding once more to just finish off Sweden. Let's take southern Sweden, get what they have to offer. Right, so our troops are home. We've still got our raiders available. So should we go raiding again? Yeah, let's go to the Barony of Steghelm. 5 gold. We have this 19, and we've got you 21, which we will... Ooh, we will lose manpower for. Let's just march to here then for the 5 gold for now. But while they're doing that, let's have a look at what we can do with this prestige and gold. So we can improve our regiment. So let's do that. Let's increase you all the way up to 5 because we've got plenty of prestige to do that. And then let's improve our pikemen to 5 as well, which now leaves us with 545 prestige. We'll keep hold of that prestige for now because we may need it for that war. And then we've got all of that gold to spend, which I don't know what to do with yet. We'll just keep it in the bank for now. Let's keep it in the bank. But we will end this episode here, though, guys, for now. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed this lovely raiding and gold that we've managed to gain, which is going to put us in good stead for the future. Thank you once more for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.